Shane Ross, 5 minutes.
Thank you, Mr. Controller. I share the views of everybody on this side of the House, particularly in reaction to the Taoiseach's speech. This speech could have been written by someone in the European Commission. It could have been written by Sarkozy or Merkel or someone in Europe. It reads Taoiseach.
Well, you're an economist and a respected one. I'd like to hear your view on what the decision next Wednesday and Thursday should be to do with the political.
This reads Taoiseach.
Very short speaking slot.
This speech reads Taoiseach as though it was written by a Eurocrat and not by someone from Ireland. It reads as an apologia. It reads like a government going in and throwing in the white flag. It reads like someone who is not going to, and I urge you to do this, who's not going to wear the green jersey when he gets to Europe on December the 9th. It is so important that we stop apologising for what happened in the past and that we say we are an independent nation. And we do not, and I reiterate, I think it was Deputy Martin what said, we do not accept the premise that fiscal union is coming. We are not a nation who lies down and accepts that. Because I said this on the order of business yesterday, I apologise, I'm rather hoarse, on leaders' questions yesterday. We must not go become embroiled in a fiscal union debate and surrender. Because what that means is this. It means that the independence, which was temporarily sacrificed by the last government, and which you in your speech today say you want to get back to, will not be temporarily sacrificed, it will be permanently surrendered. Because that's what fiscal union means. Fiscal union means that the taxation of this country, the economic independence of this country, goes somewhere else. And it goes to an external European body. We don't know what it is or where it is. It also means, and this idea is floated, and we should have heard in this speech the Taoiseach's ideas on this, it also means the possibility of a European finance minister. What is our view on that? And what this speech lacks is any commitment to any policies, to any detail of any sort. It's full of aspirations, it's full of commitments, it's full of rhubarb. I'll read some of it to the Taoiseachs. It's full of talk about solidarity with our European partners. I don't want to see the Taoiseach going out there to show solidarity with our European partners. I want the Taoiseach to go out there and say, I represent Ireland, I'm going out in the interests of the Irish people, and I want Sarkozy and I want Merkel to say, this is a man who we respect and who we listen to. And I want the Taoiseach to go out there and say, if you don't play ball with us, we will not agree. We will not agree to fiscal union. That's what's important. And what I see this speech as, and I see on December the 9th next week, I see the Taoiseach surrendering to European diktats from Merkel and Sarkozy. Why? Why, the Taoiseach can answer in his reply. Taoiseach, you'll have time to reply. Why, Taoiseach, in your reply you can tell us this. Why is Sarkozy and Merkel constantly dictate to us what is good for Ireland? It is time we came up, it is time that you went out there
ECB, IMF,
it's time that you went out there and said where you stand on the treaty changes which are now in the air and being proposed. Where does Ireland stand on that? Where does Ireland stand on the referendums which we are about to get dictated to us from Europe? Are we in favour of putting treaty changes which involve us plunging into fiscal union, which means that we will have to give up our sovereignty forever? That is what faces us next week, and I have no confidence, having read this speech, that it was written in Dublin. It reads like it was written in Europe.
Come on, you have to. I now call on
no proposal about the crisis now.
Thank you.